I mean, of course, the trust is going to run out for the government, man, because they're not trustworthy, man. Especially all the truth that's coming out. Check this out.
And this is a cause and effect that has been largely because of the government and Congress's inability to be effective. And this goes pretty deep here. And this is basically an effect of basically saying that we're losing trust in our government.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Of course.
Okay, the credit rating agency Fitch downgrades the U.S. government's long-term credit rating. This is like a credit rating like you would have as an individual. The government has a credit rating also. Downgrades them from the highest credit rating they can have from a AAA down to a AA+. Yeah, and they cite multiple different things here. Number one, over the rising debt of the U.S. government. The repeated standoffs of the U.S. government. So a couple different things here. Number one, we continue to add, trillions of dollars a year. Maybe $1 trillion a year, almost every single year, maybe one, maybe two. Former President Donald Trump added about $8 trillion in 4 years to the national deficit. We'll have to see what Biden adds to the national deficit, but it's definitely probably going to be trillions of dollars. We'll see what the calculation ends up being after maybe the first 4 years and what it ends up being. But either way, we're adding trillions and trillions of dollars to the national deficit, and this goes all the way back to the 90s. Back in 1990, the national deficit was about $3 trillion. Here we are in 2023, and it's 33 trillion dollars. It's hard to even keep a track on this because it's an ever-changing number, and it's hard to even get a pinpoint number on this. And in fact, probably the closest we can even get here is to look at a website called the U.S. Debt Clock. You can see here, which estimates the U.S. national debt at $32.6 trillion. And you can kind of see what our federal tax revenue coming in is, the actual federal deficit, how much money goes out to Medicare, Social Security.